Hi everyone, I'm Rosemary on behalf of GenScript, and today we are interviewing iGEM Bulgaria. iGEM Bulgaria, can you please tell us more about yourselves and your team's projects?
Hello, first out, thank you for having us. We are iGEM Bulgaria. I'm Teddy, this year team captain. Joined me today are Pascalina, Rosen, Theodora, and Jong. Our project this year revolves around antimicrobial resistance. I am going past. It's over to my team to tell you a bit more.
Well, hi. Like Teddy said, our project this year revolves around antimicrobial resistance, which is one of the leading threats to humanity right now. Our project this year is split into two parts, actually. The first part is for us to collect sample waters from wastewaters around Sofia and to extract and sequence the DNA found in them, which will allow the detection of antibiotic resistant factors relevant to clinically significant antibiotics. Additionally, we will be testing to single out genes for antibiotic resistance towards antibiotics which have not yet been found in Bulgaria to see if they exist right now. Upon the discovery of those new determinants, our project will enter phase 2, where the determinants in question will be generated by using synthesis and gene cloning in the standard model organism Escherichia coli, which will allow the study in a control environment by using microfluidic methods, and therefore the development of molecular detection methods, which will then allow the development of fast, cheap, and safe diagnostic protocols for the examination of the bacterial population within a given geographic area.
And can you tell us more about what your proof of concept and experimental model looks like for your project?
So we are actually developing a diagnostic tool, and for that we're utilizing the technology of microfluids with the aim to make it mobile and convenient. So this year our project has an engineering aspect to it, which is very exciting for us, because actually most of our colleagues are molecular biologists. I mean, we're not engineers, but we also have engineers in our team from technical university, in Sofia. So it's not a definite solution to this gigantic problem that we are facing, but rather it's an important step towards it, I think. So we'll be using 3D printed fluidic chips with multiple parallel tunnels, which will contain buffers, containers coated in dry antibiotics to quickly access antimicrobial resistance. And the main advantage of this technique is that the process is fast and also allows us the monitor of small amounts of living cells. And yeah, that's actually the model and how we are going to do it.
Is there anything unique about your approach in discovering the potential new antimicrobials?
Well, the unique thing is, as I've already said, is we're going to use microfluidic chips. So I think it will be a lot faster and I think more precise to monitor all those antimicrobial resistance bacterial stains. Also, we are going to improve the protocol itself, the safety protocol itself. So I think it's very important for every single labs that are actually working with, mutated or let's say or cells that are that have antimicrobial resistance. And so it's not a solution, but it will help a lot. we hope so. Yeah.
And how is your team using human practices to bring awareness to your project or the severity of the crisis with antimicrobial resistance?
Well, we think one of the first steps toward it is, you know, the awareness of the problem itself to the wide public, because most of the people, like during the pandemics or just during the pandemic, are using, you know, antibiotics and without them being prescribed to them. So we think it's going to be it is going to be a challenge because of the pandemics and you know, the internet misinformation. There are a lot of people who don't trust doctors and scientists anymore. But we really hope us to get this friendly and more accessible approach to them, and to explain them about this problem itself. And the other one is there is a night of the scientist, like it's an event here in Sofia, and we think we can access more people with that event. And also we were planning actually to develop an application that will be more like which drug have side effects and what it targets and stuff. But we're still like thinking about it, and yeah, we're not sure. But we really hope that our you know, engineering colleagues are going to help with it.
Are there some challenges that your team has overcome in the process of building your project?
Well, actually, the interesting thing is that this year our team is a bit bigger, and actually, funnily enough, the biggest challenge we have faced so far is gathering everyone in the same place at the same time. So, due to our hectic schedules, there's always someone missing, and at this point, it's become kind of a running joke with us. So, yeah, that's our biggest hurdle right now.
And if your team had the opportunity to take your project to an industrial level and expand it even further, making the microfluidics more readily available to perhaps scientists across the globe, what would that look like? What would further industrial application look like for your project?
Well, our plan is to make it as mobile as possible so that every scientist can have this protocol in his arsenal, so that wherever you are, you can just take some samples from wastewaters or just the water in general around the area where you are, and you will be able, sorry, my cat is trying to get in the frame, and you will be able to quickly see if there are any antibiotic resistant bacteria in the area that can cause problems.
And I think, and we think actually that it is very important because the problem with antibiotic resistance is growing like with every single year. So it would be very, I think, helpful for other fellow scientists to have this protocol.
Is there anything else your team would like our audience to know about your project?
I think the main thing to take out of this interview is that resistant bacteria are a leading threat to humanity and are a very important thing that we have to find a solution for. Currently, up to 700,000 people die each year because of drug-resistant bacteria. And according to the World Health Organization, by 2030, which is in less than a decade, up to 24 million people will be forced into extreme poverty, and by 2050, up to 10 million people will die each year because of drug-resistant bacteria. So the need for a solution is even more reinforced because of the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to the usage of antibiotics as a way to fight secondary bacterial infections, and therefore probably led to even more strains becoming resistant. So the problem is ever growing and the solution is needed right now.
Well, thank you, iGEM Bulgaria, for meeting with me today to discuss your project and the issue of antimicrobial resistance that your team is trying to impact. Thank you once again, and best of luck in the 2021 iGEM Jamboree, and best of luck in the iGEM sponsorship competition by GenScript.